What is going on again, everyone? Back in the studio for more drone stuff. I'm sure you can see that annoying blinking light over there in the corner, and that's because it's what today's video is all about. We're going to be talking about drone auxiliary lights, and one in particular, the Ulanzi DR-02 strobe unit. Now, anyone who's recently been recertified under the FAA's rules is now technically qualified for night flights, but there are a few things you need in order to do that. And one of these auxiliary lights is exactly that. I'm going to talk about why I picked this Ulanzi one. At least I think that's how you say it. We're going to go over a slight unboxing of everything, and I'm going to show you a few features over why I think it's superior to maybe the one you're looking at. Let's go. All right, what's up, everyone? As I just said on the top, we're talking about this Ulanzi strobe. Now, everyone wants to do their night flights and everyone wants to get into these hyperlapses, but you got to make sure you're on the legal side first. Now, I did my research and I was kind of choosing between three main strobes. I was choosing between the Firehouse, which is a very popular kind of, I guess, local, more homemade product or handmade product. Then you have the LumaCube version, which if anyone knows LumaCube, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're a very popular accessory. And lastly was this Ulanzi. Now I've got top view and this view, so I'll kind of be switching back and forth the whole time so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, first thing, let's do a little unboxing. How about that? Slip the drone on over to the side. I know I've got one on the drone already. How am I going to do an unboxing? That's because I actually like this thing so much, I got another one just in case I need it. So let me grab my knife over here and we'll go ahead and unbox it. Now, the only thing you need to know about it, boom, 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 just drop this stuff out the bottom. Already cut it. And here we go. All right, everything that comes in the box is right here. Here's your little pad, this guy, your little menu book, which I doubt anyone needs. Then you come into here and all it really comes with are the light, the charger, two different size bands, and two Velcro pads. Now let me get rid of all this other stuff that we're not going to need anymore. Toss it on over to the side. So let's talk about everything in front of you. And the main thing I want to talk about is what makes this accessory light a little different than most of the other ones. So let's go back down here and you can see it has the traditional Velcro or hook and loop system right here. This is very, very popular for all of these lights. If you look over here on my drone, you can see I have placed one already on the battery compartment. I put it here because this is the easiest place for me to see it. And there's another reason why I'll get to in just a little bit in the video. Take this off, push it on over to the side. Now, let's go back to these over here. Why I got this compared to the other ones was for one simple reason. See this little thing right here? So everything else, especially the LumaCube was actually my #1 option because of name brand recognition. But I'll tell you why I didn't get the LumaCube, and that's because it relies strictly on the hook and loop, also known as Velcro. And don't get me wrong, Velcro is nice, it's cool. Everybody likes Velcro, but this thing's flying around really high up in the air. And are you going to trust only Velcro alone? I doubt that. So these little tabs right here are really important because it allows you to strap it to something. And I'll show you exactly what I mean with my drone that already has that. Push all this on over here since we don't need it, and we'll bring the drone on over. So, as I mentioned previously, you can tell I have the Velcro put right here on the battery pad. But you'll say you have 3 batteries and it only comes with the 2 Velcro pads. Well, you could either simply buy more Velcro. It's at every store. It's pretty easy to find. Or you can do like I did and buy another Ulanzi light, because you can actually buy 2 of these for the price of the LumaCube. So another win because it's cheap and it works really well. So back to why I like these little tabs. So every other device, you put on here with the hook and loop system, and that's it. You trust it. But look, you can already tell it's kind of loose. Like, that's how all of these Velcro systems work. What I like about this is it allows you to take something like just your traditional rubber band and watch this. Put it around the device like so. One over here on this one. Like this. And one over here on this one. Like this. And now look how sturdy that is. I can't push it. Like, there's no way this is falling off mid-flight. You see that? Now, the next thing I'll show you is, since the Air 2S does have sensors on the bottom, if you look, I make sure I just run my band in between those two sensors, and I have yet to have a problem yet. Look how secure this thing is. Press the button, 2 seconds, and it cuts on. Super bright. Another thing I like about the Ulanzi compared to most of the other lights that I was looking at is that all the other lights kind of had a lens or filter system to change colors. So you just hold this for a second. It goes to a long blink, which is much brighter. Hold it again, goes to green. Hold it again, green long blink. One more time, red. And guess what happens one more time? Red long blink. All of it in the same light. Back to this. Now hold it for about 3 seconds and the whole thing will cut off. Just like that. Super simple. Pop it off. Ready to rock and roll. It charges through this little USB-C port on the back. It takes, from my experience so far, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to charge the whole thing, and it lasts for about 3 hours, because I can take this one and fly it on all 3 of my DJI batteries, and this thing is still rocking and rolling, and I'm all out of juice to fly. So I believe it'll probably last for 4. I have another one, as I said, just for backup. You can also put them other places. Just going back to this little connect right here, this is kind of why they come with these, and it's because it allows you to put it on the arm. If you didn't want to attach permanently a piece of Velcro, you can just take this and put it directly on the arm, and it has the same effect. You could put 2 on the front, 2 on the back. You can put them however you'd like them. Now, I'll put a link, or I'll try to put a link to it. I got it off of Amazon. I think it was $15 shipped to my door. It took a little while because it did come from China, but it was well worth the savings and cost. Like I said, I literally bought 2 of them for the price it would have cost me for 1 LumaCube. So that's it. That's the whole review over this thing. Number 1, you need it to do night flight. So you got to buy 1. Which one is it going to be? Well, you can spend a lot of money on a LumaCube for brand recognition. I will give it to the LumaCube. It is brighter than this, but it's not so bright that it deems the price increase, especially for what it's for. Like, this is just for safety precautions. Now, if you're flying out in like a mist storm or foggy, like, that's all on you. You shouldn't be doing that anyway, but this is more than sufficient. I also noticed when I unlocked the other day using the Air Maps app, it specifically asked me if I had one of these lights attached to the drone. So I think maybe you might get unlocked quicker if you do have one. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I just noticed it was a new question that I never had to answer before doing the same fill out through Air Maps. So get yourself an Ulanzi, save yourself some money, buy yourself 2, rock and roll. That's the whole video, really. Like, that's everything. It was just a quick little review about why I really, really like this little light in particular. It works great. It's got the hook and loop system and a strap around system, so it's like a double safety feature. You know it's not going to go anywhere, and that's why I like this one so well. Thanks for watching. As always, keep shooting. Enjoy yourself. If you like the information I present and the way I presented it, press that like button, mash subscribe, all that jazz. Catch you next time.